Hello everybody, and welcome to something a little bit different, some Rise of Eldrazi draft. I have not drafted this format, I don't know much about it. I read a quick primer, and we're jumping in. It's a flashback draft on MTGO. See how we can do. I'm gonna need some time to read some of these cards. I know Pelakka Worm's good. Let me reserve that one. What is this demon? Flying, when deals combat damage, sacrifice all their permanents. Oh, that does not seem very good. Uh... I know Venerated Teacher is an important common for the level up archetype. Olomoc's Crusher is a good finisher, but Black Orb is probably better. Just huge. Gains life, draws a card. Touch target aura, what? Destroy enchantment. Tapper's pretty interesting. I'm gonna take the Pelakka Worm and we'll see if we can get some sort of ramp archetype, I guess. What is this? 6 mana, 4/5, deals 1 damage. Doesn't seem great. Artisan of Kozilek is insane if you can play it. 9 mana is quite a bit more than 7. Beastbreaker. That's an expensive level up. I don't know about that one. Cadaver Imp. When enters the battlefield, you may turn card from your graveyard. Oh, so it's like a Gravedigger, but okay, it's interesting. I don't know what you're supposed to be in other than green for the ramp deck. Red, I think, maybe? Falling Wild's not a bad pick, just because... Oh, Flame Slash is also pretty powerful. This Mnemonic Wall's good. Tunneler, I don't care about. Seagate Oracle's a nice one as well. I don't know if we're going to be in blue. I think I take the Flame Slash because removal is good. It's going to be an interesting draft because I have no clue what I'm doing. Snake Umbra, probably not what we're into. There's some sort of weird aura archetype too, isn't there? I don't think it's very good. Tap and tap a bunch of permanents. 7 mana, make 5 Eldrazi. That seems awfully expensive. I might take Evolving Wilds here. Fixing is good. Other than that, Seagate's strong, I think. I think it's between those two, but I don't necessarily want to be in blue. Let's take an Evolving Wilds, see where we end up. There's Vent Sentinel. This card can do stuff. Stagger Shock's pretty good. What's this thing? 4 mana, 3/3. It levels up into a 6/6. And then if you level it a million times, it's insane. That's not bad. Traitor's Instinct, Stagger Shock, Vent Sentinel, Lay Bear, Counter Spell. Look at their hand. Okay. Old Champion, Narcolepsy. Narcolepsy's pretty good as well. I'm gonna take this Lord, I think. So it's a 6-mana investment to get a 6/6, but it's over 2 turns. And in a really long game, I guess you could level up to 6 and get there. Let's give it a shot. Obviously, I'm taking expensive cards first and hoping to find the ramp later, which is probably not the way you want to approach this. Gravitational Shift seems bad. Every creature with flying attacks, it loses flying. What a weird card. Could see that being okay out of the sideboard. When attacks are blocks, untap a permanent. Okay, interesting. Blue has seemed sort of open, so I might try to take one of these blue cards. Leaf Arrow seems meh. Okay, Survival Cache, whatever. Scuttler, Kiln Fiend. Yeah, let's take the Scout. This card seems playable. And I have not played a format that has had basic lands in the pack for a while. Funny. Irresistible Prey. Must be blocked, draw a card. Okay. Of course, now there's no blue. And there's Rapid Flames is pretty medium. Sure, an artifact or a non-basic. I don't think I care about that. Defender guy. Wow, Glory Seekers in this format. Nice. None of these cards seem particularly playable. I'll take this because, I don't know, some Defender stuff was going around, I guess. Okay, there's the Core Line Slinger. I think this card's good. Maybe I'm wrong about that. It feels like it should be. It's really expensive. Regress. Regress is okay. I think I'll take Regress here. Okay, just a million blue cards. There's another Vent Sentinel. Okay, could be getting there. Draw 2, then shuffle a card. 5/3 trample. Another mnemonic wall. This card's pretty good. And when this becomes a spell, oh, that's really bad. Care about that. I think it's between Vent Sentinel and Mnemonic Wall here. This is like an archetype. Mnemonic Wall is just good. We saw one of these earlier. Let's try it. I have no idea, honestly. The Hellfire of Demon Wield. Glad I didn't take it, I guess. Aura Finesse. Seems bad. Fleeting Distraction also seems quite bad. I will take Core Lineslinger and hope I don't have to play it. What's this thing? That's the 4/5 deals damage. 1 damage is really not a lot of damage. Huh. I mean, I guess I'll take it. I don't know. This seems like a really terrible start. Probably because I don't know what I'm doing. Sure, I'll take a Distortion Strike. Traitorous Instincts could be good. I could see playing this card, maybe. For all combat damage that will be dealt by attacking creatures. I mean, it feels like it could blow some people out, sure. Random Cultist, and we take a Swamp. Alright. I don't know where we're going yet. We have a lot of red cards, though only a couple of them are actually good. We have the Palaka Worm. Then we have some mediocre white cards as well. So we could try and be Defender. The other Fence Sentinel didn't wield. This is the one that wielded, and I just don't know what I'm doing. Consume the Meek. Destroy each creature. Spy Patrol. Can't be blocked. Shroud can't be blocked. Really expensive to level these guys up. This thing's way too expensive. Heat Ray's pretty good. I remember reading that in the primer. Adept. Not that exciting. Prophetic Prism's pretty decent as well, I feel like. Got a couple of these white levelers, but they're like not that good. I think I'm just gonna take Heat Ray. It is an instant, that's sort of nice. Red is the one color I'm fairly sure we're gonna be in, so let's do it. Bramble Snap. Tap an untapped creature you control. It gets +1/+1 until end of turn trampled. Doesn't seem great. Patience 1, 6 mana, 5/4. When deals combat damage to a player, create that many spawns. I don't really need spawns when I'm already at 6 mana. Aura Guy. Or Cadaver Imp. Goblin Arsonist. There's more Seagate Oracles. Maybe I should just be taking those. There's a Nest Invader. If I did want to try and get back into green. Nest Invader is a good way to do that. Because I don't care about Rapacious One. I mean, I do like Seagate, but I don't know. I could really use a 2-drop. I would like to be green ultimately. These cards are just not what I need them to be. Boar Umbra's okay. So is this guy having a little Death Touch. Oh, I should just take a Flame Slash though. Magic Online has helpfully highlighted it for me, and I think it's correct. I'm just going to take a bunch of removal, and we'll figure it out from there. Okay, green is not open. Wow, it's getting just cut on every angle here. I think I take Stagger Shock. Vendetta is really good as well, but we're not really anywhere near black. So, okay, I'll take a Stagger Shock. What's this thing? 5 mana, 1/7. When it attacks, you switch its power and toughness. Meh. Tunneler, Raid Bombardment. Guess I might take the Invoker. This card's reasonable. So long as defender can attack. +2/+2. Not really that good. And then this is. Gosh, these level up costs are so expensive. I'll just slam the Invoker here. Okay. Yeah, it's a wall. It's a bad one. Rapid Flames, Leaf Arrow, Living Destiny. Reveal a creature you... Wow, that's bad. Holy moly, that's a bad card. Now, 5 mana, 3/5. Feels like this is the sort of thing that you really don't want. I'm going to take the Rampart, but I don't know that we'll be playing that one. What's this? Sacrifice it. The trigger creature with Defender deals 2 damage to their controller. I mean, it's a good sideboard card if nothing else. Draw 3 cards. We have to tap 4 creatures. Spider Ember, Haze Frog. These are so bad. I'm going to take this because it is a sideboard card at least. Not of this world. Alright, counter a thing. Another Trader's Instinct. Merfolk Observer. Okay, and there's a Naturalize. I don't think Naturalize is main deckable in this format. This thing levels up to be a 2/6. It's a Squire by default. I mean, I'll take a sideboard Naturalize. I don't know. This deck is not good. We're gonna get destroyed. Snake Umbra in my Defender deck. Cool. Ancient Stirrings. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Do I take one of these terrible levelers? Sure, I have no idea. Aura Guy, Hyena Umbra. I guess I take the Arsonist. It's fine. And a 3-mana 2/2 or a 2-mana 2/2 that is kind of weird. Sure. I can play a Rune Servitor. I'll take a Foil Mountain. And this weird wall equipment. Oh boy. Alright. I don't know what can salvage this. We're really all over the place. I don't think we're playing blue at this point, so I can cut that. I'm not 100% sure we're playing green. You know what? Somebody else can have a Glory Seeker. It's okay. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure we're playing green either. Ooh, okay, that helps. What is this? Target creature becomes a 7/7, but it's an 8-mana card. I think I'd rather have the Jiraga. This is quite good. Wishing this was double masters now so I could draft them both, but yeah, I mean we're gonna take Jiraga and I guess try and play green. Okay. It's at least a fairly simple decision. What is this thing? Costs 1 less for each green creature you control. It's an 8/8 with trample. I'm not gonna control any green creatures or have this much green mana. This looks like it could be good. 3-mana 2/2 levels up for 4. Oof. That's an expensive level up, but fingers are generally good. What's this? Defender, prevent 1 damage LBL to you. Okay. Seems medium. I think I take this Brimstone guy. It's really expensive, but that's okay. I'm not playing a Colony Hydra, certainly. Jotty Life Strider. 5-mana 2/8. Tapping number of untapped creatures and gain a bunch of life. That seems not great. Hatcher's okay. Does ramp you further. This card's annoying, but I don't think it's what we... Oh, Time of Heroes, huh? That could have been a fun one. Second Teacher as well. Could have had maybe a cool level up deck, but I'm going to take the Summercool's Hatcher and try to ramp into a Palaka Worm or something. Who knows? Who even knows? What's Spawning Breath? Deal 1 to any target created thing. Are things with 1 toughness, like, relevant in this format? Feels like they might not be. I do have a couple other damage effects, so this can combine with them. I could take Narcolepsy, but I don't have a way to splash it. This is by far the best card in this pack. But at this point, I can't abandon green because of Jiraga, so, like, do I want to splash a Narcolepsy? I mean, it is better than Spawning Breath by a lot. Maybe if I can pick up another Evolving Wilds or something, it's possible. I think I will take it. I don't know. Draw cards equal to the number of cards in your opponent's hand. Okay. Sophistication. Hey, this one isn't double masters. How about that? Suffer the past. No. 5-mana 3/3. That makes your team flying. Lagak Lizard. Wow, that's bad. I'm going to take another Narcolepsy, and I'm going to try to splash blue. Training Grounds. A little late on that one as well. And not two golems. Really, really expensive. This is not good. I can't imagine playing any of these cards. I'll take the uncommon. I don't know. Nomad's Assembly. This card's actually kind of sick, but we're not really there. Spider Umbra, Resistible Prey, or another Grog tag. Sure, you know what? God, can I afford to take more sideboard cards? I guess I can main deck this. It's not unplayable. Surreal Memoir is interesting. I have one. Here is an instant. Flame Slash is a sorcery, unfortunately. What is this thing? Another creature enters the battlefield under your control. You may have it become a copy until end of turn. Oh. I was excited, and then I read until end of turn, and I got less excited. Haze Frog. It's a really expensive fog. Oof. These are all really bad. I'll take the Haze Frog. Oh, there are a lot of these guys. Late Bear, Shared Discovery, Stalwart. Rapid Flames doesn't seem very good. I think we're taking more of this thing. Champion's Drake. +3/+3 as long as you control creature with level counters. No. No. This is okay. Like, I can put it in my deck. Gosh, I hope I don't have to play this, but I'll take it here. Taking the Arsonist, I suppose. Random Recurring Insight. And okay. Can we scrounge a deck together, and is it any good? I suspect the answer to both those questions is no. This went bad. I think we were supposed to be in the level up deck, but I don't know when. Like, I don't know what the signal for that was. Maybe it's just like, it's just hindsight. We opened a lot of stuff in pack 3 that would have been really good in there. So I'm not sure that's something we could have necessarily seen along the way. But as is, we have an okay amount of removal and a kind of bad deck overall. We just are hoping to somehow ramp this Balaka Worm. Right, let's see. Take the lands out. We have 19 playables at the moment. There's not very many. I'm going to play some amount of these guys because they at least do something. What is this again? I got a 3/5. I don't want that. I do want the Narcolepsies, so I might play an extra land. Since we're so short on playables anyway, and the Narcolepsies are quite good. Trader's Instincts can definitely get out of here. I don't want that. We'll play all this removal. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells only. Okay. Sure. This is 23 cards, so I want to cut one. This is pretty weak. I guess Vent Sentinel's quite bad. We didn't actually get very many defenders. Battle Rampart's also pretty bad. Estimator Servitor, a bunch of these 2-drops. Arsonist's not great, but it can trade with a 2/2, so like I think you keep it. I probably keep this because I do need something to ramp to, I guess, other than Palaka Worm. And then I kind of want to cut both of these. Vent Sentinel is pretty bad. Battle Rampart's even worse. I definitely don't want Rampart. Question is, do I want a Vent Sentinel or would I rather put in something else? I guess I'll keep it. It's okay. It's not good, certainly, but it is okay. All right, now we'll play our Evolving Wilds and our Foil Mountain, because why would you not play your Foil Mountain? Seems silly. All right, let's add some basics. So we have the Evolving Wilds. 2 islands is probably about reasonable. Once 10 mountains. It's probably a few too many mountains and not enough forests, because I do want this Draga Tree Speaker to happen. So 5, 6, maybe like this. Still puts me at 10 mountains, which is fine. And then 7 forests and 3 islands. Sure. This is a set of magic cards that can be legally played together. I don't know that it's a whole lot more than that. But here we are in Rise of Eldrazi. Lost, dazed, and confused. Let's hope our opponents are equally bad at this format. I'll see you in round number 1. All right, here we are for match number 1. Obviously, I have to mulligan this one. Okay, this looks keepable if bad. Probably put this Bulwark or the Sentinel back. Let's go with this, sure. All right, our opponent started on 7. They're on the play. Let's see what we draw here. Okay. Go ahead, pass. I don't know. I probably should get a mountain. I could draw my red 2-drop. So let's just do it here. Oh, I should have gotten the foil mountain though, misplay. Alright. Random stop on our upkeep, love it. Nothing quite as fun as that. Alright, our opponent has let us proceed, and we draw a Nest Invader, which is not bad. I could potentially ramp out a 4-drop here. Maybe I ramp out the Lord and try to level it up. Looks like they're mono green, at least so far. Oh, okay, maybe not. But if I can level this up and start jamming with a 6/6, it's pretty good. I think that's probably better than the Wild Heart. Oh, okay. Well, then playing a black mana makes me less excited about that plan, but I think I still do it. I don't really need this Eldrazi for anything. Let's attack first. Let's go Lord. Pass here. I mean, it's a 6/6. It's pretty big. Port. What does this thing do? Can level it up to a 3/3. Wow, that's not great here. All right. Suppose it blocks my 2/2, but oh, that's nice. All right, let's level up once. Attack with a 6/6. Then play my 2/1 here. We'll see about after this. Destroy creature with Defender deals 2. Okay, cool. I mean, they have a lot of mana. We could certainly get Palaka Wormed or something. Or this thing. Don't care about that one too much. Arsonist. Not that good. Wish I had more mana. Do I get this out? I can start picking off. I guess that is one thing pingers can do is start picking off Eldrazi things. Yeah, I think I'll just play this. I can try and level it up next turn and do something with that. This thing eventually becomes a 5/5 that has menace, basically. Okay, sure. Last kiss. All right. Don't love it, but there we are. Sure. I will need to find a way to deal with that eventually. Love more lands. Narcolepsy could eventually work as well. Am I supposed to just start leveling this? It's at 1. I need to get it to 6 to get that effect. Oh, it's so much mana, so I have to sink 10 mana into this. I think I go Wild Heart for now. I don't have the mana to just keep sinking into the Lord here. This 2/8's surprisingly annoying. That was an instant. They could have made me spend the mana first. Alright, Zulport's online, sure. Hopefully we draw blue mana at some point. Then we just Narcolepsy that and be in pretty good shape. Oh, this thing's gross, right? Create a 3/3. Yeah, that thing's pretty disgusting. Okay, well, Heat Ray can kill it, so I will be doing that for sure. It's a 1/1, right? Okay, perfect. Kill that. Level this. I guess I'll attack here. All right. Boom, boom. We are losing this race, but it's not that bad. If I ever draw Narcolepsy or a blue mana for this Narcolepsy, we're in really good shape. Them leaving all this mana open is a little bit scary. Could mean a couple of different things. Let's attack first. I think I have to just commit to this because I'm not finding a way to deal with this guy. So I put 2 counters now, 2 counters next turn, and that'll be good. If they can't kill it, then it kills their Zulaport. All right. Take 5. Let's see if they have removal here. This upkeep stop is infuriating. All right, I mean, I'll play a land. Why not? All right, do you have it? Attack, steal 6, yeah. No, they have it. All right. Not unexpected. Oh, wait, never mind. They have a bounce spell that was a sorcery? That might be what happened there. Okay, well, we somehow won that one. They have some scary stuff going on. A couple of levelers. Solaport is annoying eventually. It's a lot of mana. I don't really have a sideboard, so I could play Trader's Instincts is a sideboard card that if they have some things to sacrifice to themselves is an option. And then that's kind of it, I think. So we'll just run it back. See how this goes. Feels like their decks might be a bit better, but we managed to win one, so maybe we can steal another here. We'll see. All right, here we are for game 2. A little bit land light, but I think it's keepable. Let's see what we get. Okay, we drew the island. That's not the worst here. Get start pressuring them with a massive 2/1. Oh no. Oh, Overgrown Battle, man. That's such a good card. Wait, but this thing kills it. Alright, well, let's play this. They'll get 1 turn of ramp out of it. Kill it, unless they kill this, I guess. Maybe I was supposed to wait, but I didn't have the extra red mana. So I'm not even sure that's true. Do I use Narcolepsy on this stupid thing? Yeah, why not? Always yield. Maybe that's wrong because I have more of these guys, but I don't want them ramping here. All right. Get some more mana coming. I think I'll do the Wild Heart first. Get the Lord out when I can level it a bit. Maybe that's wrong. Yeah, I forgot this can just stack as a 6/6 next. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Opponent's on a lot of mana potentially here. They've been flooding quite a bit. But that could be scary here. Vent Sentinel. Okay, well, now I have a target for if I ever draw more of these guys. At least the Wild Heart can attack into that nicely. So let's do it. I could Heat Ray it, but I'm not scared of it quite yet. Keep up a green. I don't know. I don't know what you're supposed to represent in this format. I doubt my opponent knows either. So we'll pretend we have a giant growth. Glad I picked this card. It seems really good. Alright, opponent's in like 8 mana. Could be terrifying. Uh-oh. Is this a Crusher? Sphinx, but what is this? Cast an instant sorcery spell, put a charge counter on it. Deals damage equal. That seems really slow and bad. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it seems terrible. How many instant sorceries do you have to cast before this becomes worth it? So many. Alright, not sure we're in the declare attacker step. I guess our opponent can technically attack. So yeah, I think this turn we just do a triple level up. Unless I draw something, I guess. I would like to do at least one level up. That's probably not worth getting out there. It doesn't really do anything. So let's go level up. Attack for 10. Fortunately, Heat Ray can't hit face, but I think that's okay. You can chump with their Eldrazi spawn, I guess. They want to make sure they don't die too quickly here. Yep, alright, that is what's happening. I'll do a couple more level ups. This is very good flood protection, that's for sure. So is this, actually. That thing, yeah, that's fine. Oh, but they don't have anything, so they're just kind of dead now. All right, the Lord getting it done here. Sure. I will take 2. Whew, all right, managed to get through match 1 basically on the back of the single card. So, good to know. I'll see you in match number 2. All right, welcome back everybody for match number 2. We're going to be on the play for this one. Wow, that's a hand. Unfortunately, it's going to have to be another mulligan. All right, this looks a lot better. Let's keep it. And either get rid of the Arsonist or the Wildheart Invoker, I think. Obviously, I need the lands, I need the Nest Invader, and Lord has proven to be quite insane. Is this likely to make much of a difference? It's hard to know. I'm going to get rid of the Wildheart just so we have some early cards here. So let's do it. I don't know. I guess we'll see how good this card is. Feels like it's not that amazing. Okay. Do I go turn 2 Heat Ray? Because Tree Speaker is kind of terrifying. Oh, this is an instant. Okay, I definitely should then. Because I can do it in response to them leveling. That's going to be quite nice. And if they choose to not level, I mean, I'll still kill it. But I can't imagine they do anything else here. All right. That threat's been averted. Let's play our Nest Invader and attack. This card has the heat ray, has in fact been good so far, so I like it. So next turn is Lord, 3/3 Defender. Wow, okay, sure. That does not bother me too much. Okay, I don't have to sack, that's nice. If they don't have an answer to this, it's going to be pretty good. If they do have an answer, we're in a little bit of trouble because our board just doesn't do anything. But hopefully them not having this Draga Tree Speaker will slow them down a lot. Ogre Sentry. 2 mana, 3/3 Defender. Wild Heart. Okay, Wild Heart Invoker's fine. For the next one damage that'll be dealt to you this turn. Doesn't even block the Wild Heart very well. I don't think I care about playing it. I think I'd rather just double level my Lord here. Do I want to attack? Kind of don't, actually. We'll just take it slow here. Because if I can fully level this, it just wins the game. And for now, it's a big blocker. We'll see. It does give him more chances to remove it, but... Okay, it's a lot of Ogre Sentries. I guess they're trying to go hard on the whole Defender theme. That's interesting. It doesn't interact very well with the board they have. 4 mana. I mean, yeah. We're just going to see if we can win the game with this stupid thing. I don't see any reason to do anything else here. It is like 14 mana of investment, so I sure hope they don't have a removal spell. But with red mana only, it's hard to remove 6/6. Like Heat Ray just doesn't do it here. So they need some other damage spells. And because all their stuff's defenders, we're not really under pressure, so I can sit here and spend mana on this. Yeah, they just conceded. Alright, this is just apparently the Lord of Shatterskull Pass, the draft, because all we do is play this card and win every game. Alright, it looks like we're up against the Defender sort of ramp deck. I mean, the triple Grotag Siege Runner is going to be great, so don't need to worry too much about that. Don't think I saw anything for Naturalize. Yeah, I think I'm happy with what we have. These Goblin Arsonists are really terrible, but what am I supposed to put in instead of them? This equips for 3, that's so much. I just play a random 3/5 instead? Sure, alright. Why not? It's all bad, but here we are. Alright, let's see what we draw here for the start of game number 2. Okay, really loves shorting me men on my opening hands. The fact this doesn't have a mountain's pretty terrifying. I don't know if I can keep this. We are on the draw, and I have this Servitor to potentially draw an extra card. Is this hand great if it gets there, though? Like, this can kill a wall. It's not even that good. I think I just mulligan here. I guess it's better. We have a perfect use for Silt Lurker of putting on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I think that is what we do here. I have to decide which mana to get with this. The Narcolepsy would be nice to have access to. I may delay cracking this. I would like to play the Servitor on 2. Tough decision. Let's see what we draw. We just drew a forest. Okay, perfect. We drew a forest. So now I can get this for blue. So then the question is, do I jam the Arsonist first? I really want to make sure I have Stagger Shock on time in case they play more stuff that's good against. So I think I'll lead with the Evolving Wilds. The Arsonist isn't that impactful. I don't know. Maybe I should have put that on the bottom instead of 3/5, but we didn't have much mana at the time, so. Okay, they do have the Battlement. That's annoying. I might just Narcolepsy it, honestly. Sack this for blue. Oh, well, no, I don't have to. Yeah, let's just play this then. Man. Grotag Siege Runner. What a card, eh? So next time I can go Servitor or Narcolepsy plus sack this thing. Depending on what they do, obviously. Hopefully they don't have a removal. They're on mono green at the moment. Oh, that's just a Stagger Shock Magnet. Don't care about that at all. Alright, let's do this. You have a green mana, congratulations. And then let's do this. Alright, here we go. Alright, they drew their red. But it's a little late at this point. I just trade here. I have a Stagger Shock, so I kind of don't want to. Rather Stagger Shock that thing at some point here. Okay, they have a 3/3 defender, fine. I draw more red mana. I don't need to do much. I'm just going to play my Arsonist. That'll trade for a 2/2 pretty happily. If they try and attack again. I don't think I'm in a hurry right now. I have the Narcolepsy for the next big threat. I have Stagger Shock for smaller threats. Feels like we're doing okay. I guess Narcolepsy's bad against the Vent Sentinel or whatever. Okay, don't care about those too much. We'll eventually try and go over the top of them. More Narcolepsies. Hey, what am I supposed to do here? Probably still nothing. We're just going to sit here and stare at each other for a while. They're drawing lots of lands. We draw Palaka Worm. Okay, well, that's at least an end game. 5 mana at the moment. So we need a little bit more, but that's fine. We now at least have an endpoint. We'll eventually cast Palaka Worm, and it's going to be great. All right, our opponent's flooding. Though they probably have expensive cards in their deck. We're mostly happy with lands or spells here, so that's at least good news. I guess we do need a forest specifically at some point. Maybe triple green's a little ambitious in our deck that has like 6 forests or whatever. But, oh, okay, that's not bad. Play that one. Can't really get through the ogre sentries, but at least if I get enough mana, it does something. So that's not totally irrelevant. Alright, more lands. I have 6. 2 off of Wild Heart and a forest off of Palaka Worm. I could at some point hit with the Arsonist and like they probably block with a sentry and then I can Stagger Shock or something, but who cares? Oof, Artisan of Kozilek's a good one. I will be able to Narcolepsy it at least. It's not that bad at the end of the day, but yep, that's still fine. Oh, okay, Tree Speaker is nice. Let's go Tree Speaker. Let's go Narcolepsy on that thing. Level up. All right, all right. Now we're casting Pelaka Worms, and that feels pretty good. I will have to clear the Basilisk at some point here. Hand of Emrakul. Annihilator 1. It's a 7/7. Okay, sure. I guess I'll Narcolepsy that one too. Land. Let's see how much land I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can actually do both here. That's wild. All right, Pelaka Worm. Gain 1,000,000 life. And the cool thing is I have this Wild Heart Invoker pump at some point here as well. I still need to Stagger Shock the Dagger back, obviously. But if you don't play another creature, Flame Slash that. Okay, that's fine. It's slightly annoying, but it's fine. Because I do get to Stagger Shock the Basilisk here. And then they don't really have great blocks. I don't think there's any reason to like wait on it. Let's just do it. And then attack them with my Pelaka Worm, which they now can't kill. All right. Five one for strike. Oh, why would you play that into my Stagger Shock? That seems slightly silly. I should have leveled my Jiraga, but whatever. It's mattered too much. Yield to the Stagger Shock. I would like to cast it. Okay. Play land, attack. They go to 4. I suppose I'll level up a bunch. Sure. Might as well make it bigger. Makes it harder to remove. Okay, so now they can trade for my Pelaka Worm, which sort of sucks. Let's see here. Draw. Next one that would be able to you. It's not very good. Should I attack? What else in my deck that I can draw into that would help here? They're at 4. My Wild Heart Invoker is gone. I can draw into Vent Sentinel. That'll slowly kill them. I can draw into the Lord, of course. Some Siege Runners would kill them, but there's something, I guess. Or I could wait until I draw a Flame Slash, because I have 2 Flame Slashes as well. I think I'm better off waiting than trading off my Worm for now. Let's just play the stupid wall. I'll pass the turn here. I mean, how many more giant things can they have, right? And it's hard to out giant Pelaka Worm with anything other than big Eldrazi. So we'll see. If they start applying pressure of any kind, Forked Bolt on Servitor. Okay, I mean, we both draw a card from that, so that's fine. Drawing a land's not great. Lava of Human Invoker. Creatures you control get +3/+0 until end of turn. Slightly annoying. I'm at 25 life, so I'm not that scared of them attacking with like Eldrazi spawn or whatever, but I guess it's a thing. Alright, let's go Nest Invader. Keep passing the turn here. This is an annoying card. See what else their opponent's got here. More Fork Bolts. Okay. My random 2/2s dying isn't really too big of a deal. They don't really have great attacks. Okay, deals 1 damage to any target. I'd love to kill this with the Goblin Arsonist somehow, but I don't think that's going to happen. Should I hold this till the 1 damage matters? How much do I need the 4/5? We have 5, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana right now. So they're a little ways off from 16. And a single activation of this doesn't really scare me. So I think I am actually going to wait here. Because I don't think I'd attack with the 4/5, so it doesn't matter in that sense. Who knows? Maybe they play some 1 toughness thing. Could happen. Okay, that's not a 1 toughness thing. It's more Death Touchers. Less relevant now, but still does matter a little bit. Oof. All right. We're going to be sitting here for a bit. Okay, unfortunately they'll level that out of range. So pinging it's not really much of a possibility. Okay, now I might have to play this and ping a thing off because they are actually getting close to double activating, which is scary. All right. More lands is not what I was looking for. 2, 3, 6. Just kill a spawn. I don't know how I'm killing my opponent at this point. It's going to be rough. Let's try and find a way to do that. Anything in my deck that can just straight up kill them? I guess the Brimstone Mage and the Lord is still good. So those are the 2 things I'm looking for at this point. The Lord just wipes their whole board. Willamok's Crusher. Okay, well, that's fine-ish. The Annihilator doesn't matter too much since I have all these lands. Wow. I sure have drawn a lot of lands. I'm going to lose my Pelaka Worm here because I don't think I can block this in any other reasonable way. See if they slam with the team or just the Ulamog. Okay, just the Ulamog. Sack 2 lands. And go with block. I guess I could preserve the Arsonist and just block with the Jiraga. Oh no, they can give it extra power, right? So maybe that's not good. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whatever, I'll just do it this way. This thing doesn't have trample or anything, right? I don't know. Deal 1 to another spawn. Draw my foil mountain. Sick. Yes, I'd like to use the ability. Sure. It's getting really scary. I need to draw something relevant soon. Vent Sentinel. That actually is relevant, although it might be too slow. We'll see. Without the Placoworm to sort of keep me alive, it's a little bit tricky. I need to survive 2 more turns while keeping both walls alive. Might be tough. They have a lot of creatures. Stupid lava fume makes things hard. A couple of them have Defender, I guess. That's at least something. But yeah. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They have 15 mana. They can have 16 if they second Eldrazi spawn. Okay. So I have to contend with the possibility of a double pump, which is a lot. 6 power to your team is no joke. I think we might have run out of time here. We needed to draw that Vent Sentinel a turn earlier. At this point, yeah, at this point there's not much. I guess Flame Slash maybe does something if we survive this turn. They should probably just attack with everything, yeah. Oh, they're attacking with this. That's good for me, I think. Okay, so let's think about this. If these two were to not block, I block 3 creatures. One, 2, 3, let's say. I'm letting through 5. That's too many. So I'm gonna have to block with the walls. That's unfortunate. Alright. Well. Let's at least get this thing dead, I guess. You can jump. You can trade with a 3/3. You can eat a 1/1. Or trade with a 1/1, I suppose. And then this is 2, 3, 4. 4 times 6 is 24. That's still too much. All right. I guess we do it like this. All right. Let's sack one of these. So one of my creatures survives there, unless they sack one of the unblocked ones, I guess. Okay, my Bulwark's living. Cool. Let's apply automatically. I go to 6. All right. It's not ideal. It's not ideal, but it buys me a little bit of time. Okay, I'm not sure this helps, but hey. I guess I can trade for this stupid Death Toucher, so it actually is fine. All right. So this trades for Basilisk. This can block the wall all day. So we're sort of stable. Yep, that's the expected attacks. We'll make these blocks. Prevent 1 damage. Somehow surviving with a single 0/4 in play. Flame Slash. I don't need to use this yet, so let's hold on to it. We have the situation under control, and if they play on a flyer or something, or their own Vent Sentinel, I need to make sure I have this Flame Slash around. Or a Wild Heart Invoker, except they can activate it, so I'm probably just dead now. Ay. Well, the Eldrazi attacking doesn't actually do anything, but it's +5/+5. Yeah, I'm just dead. Okay. Yeah, they had a few more top end things that they drew in this massive stall out. I think I need to try and find more ways to go over the top, which is not easy. I think that's it. The problem is I didn't really put any in my deck. I can put in the Chariot over the Arsonist. The Arsonist doesn't do much. I guess it trades with the 2/2s. That's about it, though. I don't think those 2/2 Death Touchers scare me that much. So, yeah, I'm going to cut Arsonist for the Chariot. The Chariot's not good, but it's a way to spend a lot of mana if we get there. Would I even like to play first? Unclear, to be honest. I'm going to say no. Okay, this looks pretty decent. Fortunately, this dies to a lot of their removal, but what can you do? I'll keep. Maybe if they have a Jiraga Tree Speaker start, I'll be sad that I start on the draw, but I think overall it's correct. Given how last game went. Okay, no Tree Speaker, that's good. Oh, still Evolving Wilds for green, I think, is the play here. Grab a forest, and let's play. Ooh, the Lord is here. That's nice. Maybe I just slam the Lord now? We'll see what they do, obviously, but... Okay, Fork Bolt doesn't bother me too much. One less Fork Bolt for this mage. So I could wait till I have 6 mana, and then I could play and level this in the same turn. Trying to think what removal we've seen from them. We've seen a couple of Fork Bolts. I didn't see anything that does 3 damage, so I think I'm just going to play it here. Get the island out, and yeah, I'll just play this thing. It's fine. Maybe I can get this out and level it in the same turn later, if this dies. So that's out of Fork Bolt range at least. It's 7 mana to do that, but... I mean, we have 6 lands in hand already, so... Okay. That looks like a heat ray target to me. Or a flame slash. The heat ray could kill something bigger later, so I guess I'll flame slash it. Level up and jam for 6. All right. Looks like we're on to the finals with the old Lord of Shatterskull Pass just carrying us through every game. I'll see you there. Alrighty, here we are for the finals. Looks like we're on the draw, and we have pretty keepable hands, so that's nice. Gruul Assassin. Okay. It's pretty annoying, but I will play my Goblin Arsonist into it, I guess. So you have to level it twice before it starts to do anything. Okay. Yeah. Narcolepsing it doesn't really do much since they can still just use it in the upkeep. And I draw 2/1 that dies to it. Lovely. This feels not great. Just not going to play the Siege Runner for now. It's not a lot of point. Yeah. So rare? Yeah, it is. Okay. Seems appropriate. Let's go blue. Might as well attack. Don't know why they wouldn't just kill it here, but sure. Sure, I'll use the ability. It's level 4. It starts to give -4, -4. Jeez. It's really disgusting, actually. Like, am I just dead to this? Are rares just that good in this format? I actually don't know that I can beat this card. Unless I draw some removal, obviously. But the narcolepsies don't do it, is the problem. It's Evolving Wilds. Like, if I just play my stuff, it's just going to immediately get killed for a single mana, so... What's my answer? I guess my 2 Flame Slashes are my answer. I just have to sit here until I draw them. Yep, sounds not fun. Yeah, it's really awkward. Like, we're just literally going to sit here until we draw one of 3 cards, basically. And obviously I don't have a ton of time to do that in. Forest. Cool. I think we're just dead. This is kind of absurd. What's this? What? I've never seen this card in my life, and it seems sweet. Alright, well, we've lost this game really badly. Wait, why did they not attack? Is there some, like, sick 5 drop I could have? Alright, oh, super dead. They drew their good rares. We need to draw our good rares. And yeah, that's kind of it. Alright, I think once again, I take the Arsonists out because they're just useless, it turns out. This card, like, seems playable, right? But in this format, I feel like it's just not, so... I don't know about these either, because they didn't seem to have walls. Let's put in the stupid chariot in this thing. I mean, do I play like a regress or something over one of these things? Nope, not training grounds. Training grounds wouldn't be great. Sure, I don't know. Our deck's kind of bad. Let's be on the play. Drew all red mana and a bunch of bad cards. Am I supposed to keep this? I mean, I guess. I don't know. I think we just accept the 2-1 at this point. What Pelaka Worm? Well, if I ever draw green mana and this Draga survives, then that'll be good. But till then, okay, it's fine. I will attack into it. Right, and I'll play my own. Sure. Pawn of Ulamog or another non-token. Wow, that's disgusting as well. Oh, Stagger Shock's pretty good. When it or another non-token creature. I think I attack with both. They're probably going to block with this, hoping to get their trigger, and then I kill it. Yeah, that seems fine. Oh, they block both? Interesting. Huh. I think that's fine. I don't know, the Stagger Shock probably has targets later. Ramps them, obviously, but... I really need these cards. Can... Okay. These were not the droids we're looking for, unfortunately. Guess I'll play Fen Sentinel. Really need to draw Forest off of that. The island was pretty bad here. Alright, they're gonna play some 6/6 drop and kill me, I imagine. Four. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Pretty much. They drew they have a lot of really powerful rares, huh? Yeah, so now we can't even get this Draga out. I mean, we're just dead. This is incredibly silly, to be quite honest. They have so many insanely powerful cards. The heck is this? Is there a ninjutsu card in this format? Oh no, they're just killing my guy. Okay, that's fine. Sure. I'll hit you for 1 damage, please. That sure doesn't look like a flame slash. All right, well, that was a brutal finals. Our opponent's deck was just chock full of incredibly powerful cards. But you know what? We got a 2-1, and I got to play some Rides of Eldrazi. I don't know that I'll be playing more of these. The queue times were unfortunately like 15 minutes or something. Not a lot of people playing these, but fun little excursion. We got the taste of the format. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider hitting like, subscribe, all the good YouTube buttons. They do help me out. I would very much appreciate it. But that'll do it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.